Say hi, Kaden and Victoria. We miss you. Say hi, Julia. No, say hi, Cameron. Hi, Caitlin. Okay, she's gonna help me. All right, we're gonna start at this end in this corner. So the moss loves the shade. The big air plant right there came from my coworker Justin at work and is super happy. So nothing huge to report with the moss. You know, it's kind of the same old. But this guy really likes that spot. He's been there for God forever. And then we've been playing around with a lot of other stuff. I moved that guy over to there. So he gets mostly shade, but early morning sun, or morning sun rather. But here is the exciting stuff, kids. We've got avocado. We have like a bunch of avocados. Look at that shit. Isn't that cool? No leaf rollers. I got those leaf rollers a little teeny tiny bit, but they seem to have gone away. Oh, let me get around this rock pile. And then we have some there, and there, and there, and they're hiding underneath the skirt and such. So, yay avocados. Okay, so potatoes. I know it looks like crummy, but that's what they do. So we're gonna harvest those tomorrow. That'll be another video. And then here is the grapefruit that was just a stick. I know Kaden and Victoria remember that. I think they're like fully leaved. I don't think they're gonna do anything else. They're just happy to be alive. And then next spring, hopefully they'll sprout. And then there's that little avocado guy. He sprouted flowers, which helped pollinate all of this. And I hope next year we can get some avocados off of him. Okay, down here, this is new. This is patty pan squash. This is the squash that looks like little flying saucers. Google it, patty pan squash. Some people call it Peter Pan squash. But they'll grow in these 5-gallon buckets, and they're just little bushes. So they're not vines, but they're flowering. Now, we put them in the 5-gallon, and then we also put them in the 3-gallon, and check out that difference. That's the kind of shit that you want to try, because you never know what's going to happen. It's flowering, it's alive, it's green, but it sure as shit doesn't look like them. So that was a success, a great success. And then here's our first cucumbers we planted. These are also in 3-gallon pots. And you guys have seen pictures of the cucumbers. Hello, Emma. But this plant has run its cycle, run its course. We've got, golly, about a dozen cucumbers off of it. Took them to work. Everybody loves them. The skin is bitter and hard, but the cucumber tastes fantastic. This is the lemon tree that I potted for Kaden and Victoria. It's rooting, and I think it's happy. I don't know. This is a plumeria that Justin gave us too. And then we have the fig tree. And the fig tree is growing massive amounts of figs. So that is super cool. Very excited about that. We're gonna make spicy fig jam for Christmas for people. But let me back out and show you how big it got. Oof. I'm all the way up against the air conditioner. And I've trimmed it twice. And this is that other citrus that was a stick. We think that's going to be like mandarin oranges or some sort of sweet fruit. We don't know. That'll be a surprise. The agaves are starting to grow again. That took a long time. They're really slow growers, but when the snails devoured them, it took a while. The jasmine's coming back. It was a little bit smaller than that when I ripped it out like a month ago. So mad I did that, but it's growing back and it smells delicious. More citrus sticks that are growing. And again, I think this is all just about all it's gonna do until next spring. But we'll see, we'll keep you posted. All right, so in our community gardening, where we go around stealing plants from everybody in the community, we got this guy. And we got all these little pots. We got these guys. And then these two dudes. Over here, we have 4 more tomatoes. We're gonna up plant these today in bigger pots. We're gonna put them in the 5 gallons. These are Cherokee something tomatoes, big purpley red tomatoes. So that's gonna be awesome, and more tomatoes in a minute. And then our propagation station. So in the far back here, those are, what are those? Oh, those are flowers. So those are seed pods that we stole from the Civic Center, and we're trying to get them to grow. The little green guys right here are all cucumber again. We're going to do more cucumber because they're pretty prolific, and we're going to put in 5-gallon pots this time instead of the 3, and I think it'll go nutso. And wait till you see the other cucumber. And then these ones in the front, and these two, I don't know if you can tell, but they're mounding, meaning they're going to sprout they're like sprouting. This is watermelon. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with watermelon. I think we're going to put it in a 5-gallon bucket and have it just like drape over. This guy used to be in this cup, but I took him out, put him here, super happy, all that green. And then this guy is all the stems. I'm not sure where he's gonna be happy yet. See how yellow he is? He should be like green and rainbow. So I'm still trying to figure him out. But the waterfall's coming along nicely. Those are replica up top, of course. And we got these little cups at Daiso. And so we put the air plants in there, and I soak them in water once a week. More air plants. The basil is actually growing. These trailing succulents, Justin got us. These right here are from the mother plant that's in that turquoise square from the boat, and they're happy. So, and the fish are all happy. They're getting so big. But Chris has the tank really nice. We're gonna put a piece of wood over the top just to give him some shade. And I kind of rearranged, you really can't tell right here, but I rearranged this a little bit. Trying to get these guys to grow. I don't know. They were doing really good in the sun, and then they stopped. I don't know. Maybe I need to put them back in the sun. This guy's coming back. And this guy's happy. So, oh, this was a community propagation. And that was a community propagation right there, too. Those are kind of easy to grow. The one in the terracotta pot. All right. Let's go look at this agave. That one's big. That one is awesome. And then we've been doing neem oil on the roses, and they're not as splashy and yellowy. Yuck. Okay, here's 2 tomatoes. These guys right here are like a red cherry tomato, and they're growing pretty good. You can see them down there. They're really tiny down there, but these aren't as happy and healthy as the other ones, but I mean, you can see we've got, these are the beefsteak tomatoes. We have eaten these. They're super yum. But they're just, I don't know if it's the soil or what, but they're just not as happy. And I'll show you this other part. You guys won't believe it. Okay, so here's our loquat. It did not fruit this year. We need to trim it again. We'll trim it again in the winter, but it's happy and healthy, no snails. Lemon tree is pretty void of lemons right this second, but you can see we have even more blossoms, and we've got fruit. We've got fruit coming in, so there won't be any shortage of lemons. And the orange blossoms smell so good. Okay, this is a pepper plant that had like 1 leaf on it. He's coming back. Another pepper plant that had like 1 leaf on it. He's coming back, although he's getting attacked by something. But Chris is super excited about this one. This one's the Mad Hatter. You guys have seen that one before. Okay, now this right here is 1 cucumber plant and 1 tomato plant. It's absolutely crazy. These are planted directly into the ground, and they are super, super happy. And this is just like sprinklers. We're not even doing anything all that crazy with it. Is that caterpillar poop? Oh, that's caterpillar poop. Uh-oh. But then these guys right here are coming in, and these are yellow, big, huge, giant yellow tomatoes. Lemon tomatoes is what they're called. But look at all the flowers. Look how big that is compared to the 3-gallon pot. And this is 1. This 1 cucumber grew as much as those other 4 in the ground. And this one has grown as much as those other 2 in the ground. So space definitely plays a role. These are giant, well, they will be, giant jalapeno. And so they're coming in, super happy. This guy's blooming like crazy. This is the Thai hot pepper. And they're gonna be like little red dots. The peppers grow straight up. There's one guy right back there that's growing. 2 guys. And then this one is the red ghost pepper, doing okay. And we'll go like this, and we'll go like this, and we have pumpkins. We have a pumpkin, and I just watered a bunch yesterday, and look how many flowers are out. We have another pumpkin. Let me see if I can show you the green guy. Look at that guy down there. He's like 8 inches tall. This was the first one that we got, this little orange guy. Then we have some little white ones down here, and then this is a mama girl flower, so she'll be another pumpkin too. And then this is the yellow pear tomato. They're growing pretty good, but again, not as healthy as the stuff in the ground over there, although he's in the ground here, but I don't know, we'll see. All right.